is now live on your channel.
Showing over there. I wanted to see. It says we're live. Live over there. There was something else. Still trying to get this figured out. Please stand by.
The light's not on up there. The same computer that you're recording on.
I don't know. makes sense. Yes. Can I see it? I'm sorry. Oh. Like, I just don't understand why there's not a picture. Golly. So frustrating, like. Good start. Alright, take both out. Probably gonna fold it. I think once we get it live, we should kick it off over there because we'll be able to see the chat.
It's been live the whole time though.
No, I know. I meant with a live picture. I guess we got it.
We get the. I'm waiting for you to start talking.
Oh. Well.
We finally got video.
Yeah, I had no idea how exhausting it was to be live. There was always a little live caption up in the corner, and for some reason I just thought all you'd have to do is click it, and we'd be live. And that was an hour and a half ago. So see how we can go with this.
Definitely took a lot more than what I thought it was going to. I didn't know you'd have to download other software on your computer besides just having YouTube.
Yeah, I think, and the problem is we was all over YouTube trying to figure out other options, find videos on how to go live, and so many of them just seem to be outdated because YouTube is updating like crazy, and it's certainly making a lot of changes.
I'm just happy that we finally got some video on there.
I know.
To go with our alien-like audio for the first couple of minutes.
It seriously is exhausting.
We got it now, though. Thank you, honey. Go back and watch cartoons.
Mom, I want to drink water.
You want to drink water?
No, I want here.
No. Here. Here you go, princess.
Mom, I drink water.
I know, it's my water. Go, honey.
Mommy, can you water?
Yeah, you can drink my water.
No, water.
And that is our 3-year-old demanding water at 1:26 in the morning. Go back in there and watch TV, honey. Thank you.
Just waiting on the throngs and throngs of people to be in our live stream, because we have lots to tell if people want to ask us questions.
I consider this a successful live stream just by getting video up.
We got it going. And what's so sad is it was so disappointing. It was so disappointing like an hour ago. We thought it was going to be so smooth. Like, oh, we'll pop online and see if a person jumps on, and then an hour and a half later, we're like, now, we're exhausted. Thank you.
No, almost.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mommy, her light.
You want the light back? Okay. Good job. Good job. Well,
Hey.
if nothing else, we have an audience of 3 at home.
Absolutely. So we have literally staring at us right this moment. We have a Great Dane, which is kind of questionable. She's a Great Dane. She's at least a mix, brindle coated, and her name.
Rescue.
Yeah, rescue. Most importantly, and her name is Minnie Mouse. And any guesses on who got to name her? The one that just came and grabbed a water bottle.
Hi, Dustin.
Ah. Our first engagement. How exciting. Can you hear us all right? So we got Minnie Mouse, and then we have a Siberian Husky named Timber, a kitty cat. I'm sure she has a breed, but I don't care. What is she?
She's a tabby.
Tabby cat.
No, she's not a tabby. What is she?
She's gonna find out. And her name is Wilma. And then we have our 3-year-old. And
Yeah, she is a tabby cat. Little orange fatty.
yeah, way fatter than that picture.
That was a Google photo.
Ah, well now you can be all the way awake, because we certainly need you.
But we've been quite busy learning a bunch of stuff between marketing and all sorts of electronics the past couple of days. And
Yeah, we have we've really been trying to boost our social media platforms. YouTube, we haven't really got to spend much time on it recently, which is kind of why we're doing live right now, because we decided we're going to start kicking ourselves in the tail and getting ourselves going with it. But we've been working on getting a lot of content racked up for our other social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and
that, and also we've been avoiding videos because since last time we've done a video, I broke out what we thought was a allergic reaction, and turns out I have psoriasis, gut tape psoriasis from head to toe.
yeah,
and so I've been wanting to avoid them.
So yeah, we've been highly avoiding the videos for that reason. You can kind of slightly see on her neck a couple dots, and that's kind of what it is. They pretty much just they cover her entire body. She had crystal clear skin like 3
months ago.
2 3 months ago, and now, Lord, it's not crystal clear anymore.
So that's why we've been highly slacking on those videos, most of all.
Yeah, and we've been working, just trying to keep up with the hustle. We've
had to get rid of a manager at one of our motels.
Yeah.
And that's been a struggle in itself.
Basically been a disaster this entire summer. The summers are supposed to run great for the motel businesses, and this the one that we have. It's not just mine. It's mine and my sister's. And we basically we had to fire a manager at the beginning of the summer, and
His sister had to learn how to run the motel,
yeah,
and so that was a lot for her to take on with 3 kids, and so she's been.
yeah, it's crazy. She she's actually she has a YouTube channel as well. She's resident foodie and hoarder is the name of her channel, but she has not been doing anything on that recently. Running that motel is just a full-time job. It's only about 12 units, but it's full-time, especially like Sarah said. Um, she's got she's got 3 kids that are all 5 and under, and it's just exhausting for her. But she's learning it. Hopefully, things are kind of turning around.
We've also been implementing a lot of new stuff, and we've all been learning new things over the summer too. And we finally got booking on our website done as of last night.
Yeah,
and all sorts of other things like that.
I spent several hours over the past 2 days, probably close to 20 hours over the last 2 days working on the websites, or working on that website, Sawmill Inn. We really needed it to be to where a guest can book online. We have third-party websites for the motel, like Booking.com and Expedia,
dog.
and basically we got to pay a commission when those kind of bookings get made, and so we're wanting to get ourselves in the position where we can get money without having to pay a commission on everything. It's nice having them though.
Will you shoo them out of here and close the door?
Yep.
Hoping at least one random person will jump on.
Yeah. One nice random would be great.
Just looking at all our emails that we've been getting.
Congratulations. Your photo got 10
photos.
views. So basically what we did is we're really trying to just brand the place a little bit better there in Hennessy. It has been beyond old-fashioned. It was my parents' almond flour tortillas are gluten-free.
Yes, almond doesn't have gluten. I'm going on a gluten-free diet.
Are you sure they keep the flour though?
Huh?
Flour?
Almond flour, yeah. It's just made out of nuts.
Almond flour.
Yeah.
That sounds exhausting.
We have some in the kitchen.
No, for real.
We have almond flour and coconut flour, and then we have masa, but I don't think it's 100% gluten-free.
Do you have some almond flour tortillas,
Dustin? I think he's seen it on another YouTube thing. And if you know the recipe, send it to me. Oh, that was bad.
No, you just retype it. I'm sure he can hear you.
Yeah.
You just realized that, huh? He was listening earlier when I asked him if he could hear us fine.
Yeah.
So that's good. Anyway, so we're really trying to rebrand, just update the place. Basically, my parents had it for like 15 years, and they didn't really, there wasn't much on.
Didn't even take credit cards.
Yeah, on just being up to date with the world, and that's fine. I mean, it worked for them, but you know, they over the last 5 years or so, they got to the point to where, or it got to the point now where it's just things have really changed. I mean, they didn't take credit cards. They didn't have anything online, just nothing. Everything was just really outdated, and we got that stuff fixed a few years ago. Started taking credit cards, got online, Expedia, booking, hotels.com, all that kind of stuff, Airbnb, and like I said, started doing credit cards, but now we kind of neglected updating all the furniture, and so now that's kind of what we're working on right now, is to update that sort of thing. Does it when you step in the room, it's they're clean, but
Last from the 80s.
it really looks like, yeah, you went time warped into the 70s or 80s.
We got some pretty brown shag carpet though.
Yeah, pretty
outdated,
ugly.
But we've started remodeling some of the rooms, and one of them's fully remodeled, and then we have a suite with a kitchen that used to be the old manager's apartment that we're going to open up and start renting out too. And that one's really close to being done. It's just needs like some caulking and a couple little patches, and it's good to go.
Almost ready to go. The unfortunate thing for us is we live 3.5 hours away from that motel, and that's if you take the turnpikes. If you don't take turnpikes, it's like 4 hours and 20 minutes. It's a trip. Certainly a trip. The reason we live so far away is because we are at our own motel, which is in southeast Kansas, and it's called the Sleepmore Lodge, with an emphasis on sleeping more, because we have a 2 o'clock checkout, and that is our claim to fame. We're right next to the Neosho River. We're about 600 feet away, and so we get a lot of hunters and fishermen, and we thought it'd be a great idea to do a 2 o'clock checkout. That way they can go hunt and fish and make it back.
Possibly get a shower before they gotta head home.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna grab a towel real quick. Cover up that screen. Just so
Fine. I just turned it off. It's fine.
Oh. There was a bad glare on my glasses. It's bothering me.
Is that better? I think it's the light.
What'd you do? Oh, no. I could see when it was yellow. I could see
okay.
the yellow. No, it's a lot better now.
Are you still awake there, Woolsey?
This messaging is hard.
It shouldn't be that hard. Are you on your phone or on your computer or TV?
Aw.
Little sign.
Can you fix that? Yeah, I can do it.
Well, this one turns out right. Right now, it's fine. Look. Because that's the normal one, and it shows up normal. We had one inverted.
Huh.
Just in case.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah. I was taking pictures earlier. I was like, oh, I guess I probably look like a retard having that posted backwards.
You're on your phone. What kind of phone do you have?
I think a Samsung is what he has. Don't you do it on your iPhone a lot?
Yeah, that's like the only place. In fact, I've never I've never I've never been in a live stream on a desktop ever. Every time has been, and so it was culture shock for me. I hadn't hardly been on YouTube in my life on a desktop. Everything's been on my phone. I mean, it's been a couple years since I've watched a YouTube video on desktop. Well, anyways, so we are trying to update pictures on the motel in Hennessy, the Sawmill Inn, and we've posted. We got some new chairs. We got actually two types of chairs. We got some like ergo computer chairs, and we've also got some big orange red.
They're red with like orange
about the
and
color
yellow.
of Sarah's hair, some yellowish to it. We got
some nice comfy chairs is what they are.
And so we got them down there, and we have them in all the rooms, and we got new pictures for all the rooms. And so we're just trying to update the pictures, get them on on TripAdvisor and Google and stuff, because sometimes people just aren't happy, and more people. I mean, for the most part, it seems like more people write bad reviews than good reviews, and so the bad ones certainly stick out, and we're not really review beggars, and so it's just the way that it goes. And so we're trying to fix that a little bit. Lucky for us, we have good reviews on Facebook, and so I put the link in on our website. It shows like the Facebook reviews, and so when you go to the website, you can see those Facebook reviews that are all good. And there's also like a widget that we found, a plugin that you can put the Google business reviews, and you can set it to where it only shows like more than 3-star or 4-star, so it's kind of cheating. But something that we kind of skipped for now, but just doing what we can. Try to.
Also been working on our Google stuff for here for the Sleepmore Lodge, because it's like there's those people that chase I don't know what it is, the rewards or the points or whatever on Google, and they're like, oh, we stayed there last month, it was disgusting and horrible, and we're like, this motel hasn't been open for the past 2 years. You must be mistaken it was somebody somewhere else, but we're fully remodeling the rooms before we open each one, so hope you come back. And so there's just some people that aren't very nice and leave bad reviews when they shouldn't be.
I wonder why it's a 30-second review.
Delay.
Or delay, I mean.
Replying to your question,
Not sure
there's
how to
about
fix that.
30-second delay in my spelling as well. I almost bad as the old manager. Most bad are old manager. Yes, most of the bad are from the old manager that we got rid of. However, there's still some new ones where we're making sure everything's fixed and.
What? Yeah, you make sure you don't step on that. Here, I'll take that. What do you need? Be careful.
It's a piece of the desk. What do you want, princess?
Go.
Why don't you just take my bottle?
You can
in there
just. Why
with
don't
you
you just keep it, okay? You can take it in there to watch TV. Will you close that door back when you go through it?
It is closed right now.
So as a result of trying to work on the business on Google, it's talking about ours, the Sleepmore Lodge.
No.
She wants it closed. She can't close it all the way, it still leaks.
There you go. I was looking through, and I don't even know if I told you this, Sarah. I was on Maps, and I saw that it says Town Motel. It did. And so I reported it basically and said that it's changed names and that it's now the Slatemore Lodge. And I did it like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I look every few days to see if it changed to Slatemore Lodge, and now it's completely disappeared. And so,
yeah, I need to work on getting it on Maps.
So we do not have it on Maps.
Yeah, that's. I am completely computer illiterate. Like, I don't do technology for the most part, except for my iPhone. And so, this is a really big learning curve for me. She is having a blast in there.
Can you hear her in there playing? Woolsey?
Wait for the 30-second delay. But that's. But Google's really making it easy with the app and everything else like that they have to try and make it as user friendly as possible for you to go in and edit everything and stay on top of everything on your Google page. As always, still use over internet as well as yes, I can hear her. She is a hoot. Ooh, our views are higher. They're about 300 people higher in the past month. There are more people viewed our motel in Chetopa. They also have a neat feature now on Google where you can message the business through Google. And we've had a couple of people try and book rooms like that already. And so I think it's a neat feature that they added.
What?
I was trying to get you off there so I could be looking at this.
There's always delays over internet as well, and yes, I can hear her. We just got that. I'm just kidding. We got it a while back. I was just teasing. It's not really a 30-minute delay. You took your phone screen off. That was a really good one.
Yeah, totally. Did not help the screen being broke, so you can't see it in here. Yeah, it's still broke. Took it off so I could actually see what was going on my phone. But we've really been working on content and trying to get more content put up, and we are night owls, and so we are trying to get content scheduled to be posting throughout the day when most people are awake. And so that's one big thing that I've been working on here lately, and hopefully we can get a little bit ahead on that content so we can start on other forms of content like our YouTube videos now.
And unfortunately, we're the type of people that don't go to sleep until like
6, 7, 8, 9 a.m.
Unfortunately, entirely too late. really recently we've been pretty close to about 7 to 9 a.m. almost every morning, every whatever night, morning, however you want to call it. And it's rough. It's demoralizing. It really is. I mean, when you don't see the sun, it really does take some out of you, and so we're gonna have to try to get back on a normal schedule. It's one of those things. It's so hard. It's so hard to get on a good schedule. I mean, we'll be sitting there.
Says the person who isn't going on a gluten-free diet.
I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah, gluten. Oh, gluten full.
A glutton-full diet.
All right, that's it. There's always delays. Oh, we already read that. But so yeah, so it's rough.
Now you're on your laptop.
All right.
Bet you're a lot more familiar with that.
But
are you liking your new laptop?
He got a new laptop.
Yeah, he got a new laptop.
Oh, cool. But it's really tough. Cause what will happen is we'll like miss a whole day of sleeping because we just run and go and do so much, and we'll go to sleep
at noon.
Yeah, we'll go to sleep. Yeah, for like the doctor's appointments at noon, we'll get like no sleep usually, and so usually doctor's appointments are about an hour and a half away from us in Tulsa, and so we'll skip a whole night, and then we'll get home at like 8-9 p.m. and be wore out and be like, oh, we're gonna be back on a normal schedule, and no, we'll wake up at like 3 a.m. and then it won't. We can't even go a whole day and get on a normal schedule, but it's just what our bodies are used to, I guess, and but certainly something we need to work on.
I feel so short sitting next to you.
There's a 5 more second delay from your phone. Okay, so now we're like 35 seconds back.
No, we're only 30 seconds back.
Yeah, 30, and then he said 5 more.
But he's not on his phone. He's on his laptop now.
Oh. Are you saying that it's 35 seconds or 25 seconds?
I think he's saying it's like 25.
I think he's saying 35.
I think he's saying 35. We will let him tell us here in just a minute.
Here in 25 or 35 seconds?
Oh, like 35. Oh. Poop, you were right. Isn't it 35 from your phone, though?
No, that's not.
He's saying, and there's about 5 more second delay from my phone, yeah. So it's 35.
In comparison to the phone, it's 5 more.
5 less.
No, 5 more.
It is 5.
5 more.
No. He's talking about when he's on his phone, there's a 35 second delay. When he's on his laptop, there's only a 30-second delay. Right, Woolsey? No,
5 more. You're wrong no matter which way you add it up.
It's worded weird. That's how I understand it.
Okay, so sleeping, yeah, it's just something we're never gonna catch up to. And the problem is we have the motels, and that's been my whole life since I was 12. And when you're running it, you're sitting there. You hear us on the phone and then the laptop. Okay. But I mean, you get woke up. What will happen is you'll get woke up at like 4 a.m. to rent a room to someone, and then you get woke up at like 7:30 a.m. for the same person to return the key and check out. And so then when you rent the rooms at 3 or 4 a.m., you got to be like, okay, you can just leave the key in the room and lock the door, and you can tell them that, and then they'll still come and beat on the door and wake you up again, and so it's fun though. We enjoy it, right?
I don't enjoy cleaning the rooms.
Neither of us enjoy cleaning the rooms, so that's why we do them together. Which is better anyway. You need 2 people to clean a room, because then
4 sets of eyes is always better than 2, and then you'll get stuck in a rut.
Well, we only have 2 sets of eyes. You said 4 sets of eyes.
4 eyes is better than 2 sets.
But 4 sets would be better than 2. You had that correctly. But there's only 2 sets between the 2 of us.
2 sets is better than 1 set. 4 eyes is better than 2 on a round.
Yeah, I don't know if that delay is normal or not. I don't know if it's a problem because of
I think it's normal.
Us, or if that's just how it always is. I don't know. I feel like when I message on people's live streams, though, I feel like they respond pretty quick. I mean, it's certainly no 25, 30 seconds later, I don't think. So I think it is partly us.
Probably. Good thing we're getting a new internet provider, too, before we open up. Yeah. That'll help a lot. In this little small town, there is nobody that understands what decent internet is. Hello? I can hear you. Yeah, I can tell how far back we are now. I'm hearing my phone go off. Here. We'll just put you on speaker too, and you can be involved and talk and watch yourself talk.
I'll turn it down a little enough that I don't hear myself talking.
Yeah, that's gonna be really frustrating for you, though.
The one YouTuber that I'm friends with, whenever I get in there and talk to him a lot, he said the lowest he could send that, and that was after downloading an app that like lowered the delay.
What?
At least it doesn't show your phone number. I said at least it doesn't show your phone number when I show it to the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What? Does my face always look this fat?
Yeah.
At least he answered and not you, Woolsey.
That actually felt that it's not as far behind as I thought.
Like I was, that's a setting. And then internet has to be also my internet has to be correctly, and your internet has to be so that all come out good. Along with that stuff, that's just all the other good stuff that's in the internet.
I'm just surprised that we finally got video. Did you see like the first 10 minutes where we didn't have video?
Like the first 10 minutes, it was like popped up on my phone and like half after because I turned the damn bell thing on. So it was
Oh my gosh, what did you do?
Can you see us still?
Yeah, I'm looking at you guys right now. I just had to drop you.
Sorry, it disappeared on our computer. It looks like we're 2 separate screens with this dividing right here. It looks like you have a plain white, and then I have this. It looks like we're 2 photos that are...
Yeah, I thought that earlier. How do I make it?
What'd you say? Oh. He said our little paper behind us fell down again.
That's the money maker. Hey, how do you make that go to the
I don't know how to make it big again. Oh.
Nope. Yeah. Oh. What?
Okay, like to me, like I hear myself mildly, but luckily even hearing myself in the background isn't as bad as hearing you guys because I'm hearing you here perfectly fine.
Oh, there's 2 viewers. I wonder who the
Yeah,
second viewer
one,
is.
2.
Oh, you're on yours.
Earlier there was 3. So
I know.
we did have a one. We did have
Well,
a stranger.
You had 4 at one time in total.
Oh, for real? The most I saw was
Yeah.
3.
We just weren't
So you had
talking.
2 extra people because I was on the phone and my laptop, so you had 2 extra people.
Well, see, I can't believe how hard. I can't believe how hard it is to go live. Like I just thought like there's a little live up in the corner. Like I just thought you clicked on it and bam, you're live. And it's not like that at all.
For me, well, obviously I don't mess with it. I technically only have a channel so that I can subscribe to other channels.
Yeah, and that's how that's basically how we were too. We'd never, obviously we've uploaded videos, but, Dad never did live, and so.
Prior to this adventure that you're taking, you didn't have a YouTube channel for this purpose.
Mm.
Oh, you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I was listening to you through my headphones, and my headphones got a little mic, but it's good enough. Not good enough.
Now it might not fall down. I said might. Might.
So what is it you're looking for in content on our channel?
You're looking for content to put on the channel.
No, what content are you looking for on our channel?
Whatever content you provide, because I'm trying to be a supportive.
Because you're a friend.
You should say bloopers. I was waiting for you to say bloopers.
Why would I say bloopers? I never say bloopers. I don't even use that word very often.
I know where we can get bloopers at is basically hang around you and then you will fall. I remember the first 5 times I ever was around you, you fell. Like you would fall in some way, shape, or form. You would wipe out. Thank goodness you never really got hurt, at least that you told.
I'm really good at falling. It's not a good thing to be good at falling, but I'm good at it because I've fell too many times.
You're good at falling unless you fall in the deal where they check the water and break your finger.
I'm not sure what she's talking about. Is that an insider?
We both broke the same finger.
I popped it out of the socket.
He was walking out of my house taking out the trash. I told him he was over here. He can at least take out the trash.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. I told you that, Dad. Because I was like, hey, look, Sarah got the same fucked up finger as I do.
Hey, watch your language.
Hey, so when are you moving?
Well, eventually. Like I told Sarah, I was going to I'm going to try being
The 25th.
to move, like during Sunday. To move some stuff. Problem being, I'm still too darn broke to do it.
Yeah.
That's the reason why. My original plan when I fell into it, Sunday would have
2
been
weeks
my
ago.
my last day at freaking post office, and then I would have moved.
Are you still doing the post office?
Yes. I'm actually really irritated today.
Did you say that today was your last day?
No, I would have made today my last day if my original plan would have been able to stay the way I wanted them. But due to
Minnie Mouse is not mean. Just go play. Oh, she's locked up. That's fine. Good job, princess.
Good job.
She's getting so good at verbally expressing herself.
I guess.
I'm telling you, she is just talking our ears off. Last night, me and Sarah was like, "Oh my gosh, get her away!" And we're like, we're like having cabin fever. We haven't. We've been home for a whole week.
Oh my lord!
And
that's
so
a fucking. Oh,
Hey.
for you guys, that's worse than me being freaking.
A little better.
So hard for you.
This is a PG-13.
Yeah, PG-13.
16
That is actually a cuss word.
Stream.
I mean, it's alright. You need 100,000 subscribers before comments can be activated on any type of family channel.
Say it again.
Apparently, you need 100,000 based on the Lake Life channel, the YouTube channel that I watch. And based on what he was talking about is if you're a family channel, you're most likely to have your comments deactivated. And so basically, if you don't have a Facebook or something for somebody to message you with, or Instagram or Twitter or something, people can't comment on any of your things until you're at least 100,000 subscribers.
That's crazy.
Oh. Wow.
Because of that whole thing with people making the YouTube videos to convince kids to kill each other, and posting links for people in family channels to, hey, check out my family channel, and it's like, well, you ever seen Happy Tree Friends?
What is it?
Look up Happy Tree Friends. Don't show it to anybody. Just watch it, and you'll understand what I mean by. Now, Happy Tree Friends is not a show that like doesn't get to kill themselves, but Happy Tree Friends is a very good show, and I blame Stacy for showing it.
I think I know what you're talking about. Don't blame Stacy.
I blame Stacy because I'd never seen it until Stacy showed me it before she even had Aaron, and she was like, "Hey, you want to watch this?" And I was like, "I guess." I don't think you really watched the little kid show, and then I watched it, realized it wasn't really.
I know who it is. It is definitely for mature viewers only.
Oh yeah, it's very messed up. But you should watch like one episode. Anybody I've ever showed it, they're very intrigued and disgusted usually.
Intrigued and disgusted?
Yeah, because you're just like,
combination.
What am I watching?
It's some like killer really bunny rabbits, killer cartoon bunny rabbits type of thing.
Oh wow.
He likes the murderous stuff, so he might actually like it.
Murderous stuff?
Who?
You like scary movies.
Oh yeah.
You like the murderous stuff.
I like.
You took that wrong.
I don't know. Like I like scary movies, and Sarah doesn't like them
anymore.
She's lame. Like she won't even watch like anything like that, like at all. Like I want to watch like anything that's any kind of horror, even halfway.
I like some action movies.
Can you handle Nightmare Before Christmas?
I love The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay, that's like borderline. That's barely that she wants to watch. Yeah.
I don't call any Tim Burton. Like,
no.
I say that it's creepy that like the lone kid could have nightmares, but that it's still a Disney family. It's still family. It's just one of those shows that it has a couple creepy aspects that make you go,
Yeah.
But for the most part, that none of that stuff is ever really. I mean, like I've watched.
Like she won't watch any of the Annabelles or like Paranormal Activity, like those sort of movies, and like my favorite movie. If you
had a doll that looked like you, that was made after you, that had a little lock of your hair in it, you wouldn't want to watch that crap either. Right?
How many times do we have to discuss this? Chucky is not based off of you.
It's not based off of me?
You are. What?
Did you say Chucky is not based off of me?
Yes.
You're a jerk.
I'm just saying it because I'm just thinking of a murderous doll that goes around and kills people. Chucky's actually a pretty decent show.
I used to like Chucky. I just don't like anything like that now after having a kid. Like, I'm just.
Well, like when it comes to the doll stuff, I don't like it, and the reason I don't like it is my grandma had a lot of those dolls they show there.
Well, don't you know that I have a porcelain doll that's made of me? Like.
You've told me about it. I've never actually seen it, but you have told me. I think it was when we were talking. I think it was when that first. Oh my God, I forgot what it was, but it was actually Annabelle was technically like a sequel, prequel, or something. I can't
Go look at my Instagram.
Yeah, there's like 3 Annabelle movies, and they're different.
What I mean is Annabelle is based off of another horror movie.
Yeah, it's The Conjuring.
The Conjuring.
Yeah, they tie together. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's even before that one, because I want to say because the original movie that talks about it was, I want to say, much older than that. I want to say it was like I'm a young kid when they first the first show that.
I'm not sure. Conjuring though, it came out in like 2009 or something. I think.
There's like 12 or 14 puppet masters, and then there's 3 Annabelles, right?
I don't.
3 Annabelles.
I don't ever get to watch any of them because you don't want to watch them.
Love you too. If my phone dies, I'm sorry. It's at 4%.
You can call mine if you still want to talk if it dies. It's mine sitting here.
You guys are a lot more active and not stiff now that you're posting videos.
Yeah.
So, because you guys were very stiff and just kind of said, yeah.
I don't know how people stream by themselves. At least her and I can talk to each other when there's no one in the stream. Like, I've appeared in streams before where, it's just one person just sitting there talking, talking to themselves, and it bothers me.
I don't have that much to say to myself. I'm with myself all day.
Have you seen that one? She was talking about those dolls that made me think of. Have you heard of that Robert doll? It's in Key West. What was he?
The doll?
Yeah, Robert the doll.
Yeah, that's actually what Annabelle's based off of.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's part of that's where some of the lore comes from.
Oh, okay.
And Robert the doll was featured in Twilight Zone season 5.
Oh.
Which actually predates. I guess it predates, and the mother was actually named Annabelle in that show.
Wow.
It released 5 years prior to Warren's story. Which I guess Warren had the one who came up with this show or something. I don't know. I just looked it up a little bit.
No, yeah, Warren was the last name of the family that had the doll or something. I don't know.
We've seen it in person in Key West, though.
Yeah. He's pretty creepy looking. And he will curse you if you are rude to him. True story.
So stop talking bad about Robert, okay?
I never talked bad about him.
You just said he was creepy.
No, that's a fact.
He's a cute little doll.
Damn, I'm going to say that I guess it must have been another deal. It was just another deal that had a freaky ass doll.
Oh, Derek has never seen Chucky, by the way. Any of them.
I
like the Bride of Chucky. I really like his wife. I don't know her name. I can't ever think of it. But I like her better. And he even thinks she's crazy.
Chucky?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's exhausting.
How have you never seen Chucky if you like that stuff?
I think we have one.
We have a Chucky?
Pretty sure.
You have a Chucky outfit.
I have a Chucky outfit, yeah. I sure do.
The Curse of Lila Ray, that new movie that came out this year, is a part of that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Only reason I know that is because I'm looking up and it's the Conjuring universe is what it's called. It's just so you can see, and it says Conjuring 1, 2, 3. It says Annabelle creation. The Nun is a part of it. The Curse of the Little Ray, however you say it, and Annabelle comes home, which apparently came out this year or is coming out this year. It was released in June this year.
I'm okay not seeing any of them.
Yeah, I don't really like creepy doll stuff. And I don't like the creepy doll stuff because some of the stuff like the Annabelle dolls, yeah, those are dolls that my grandma had. Like, screw that.
Those are
I don't
dolls,
really
like
dolls.
what's
Like
in the
Chucky,
house.
Chucky was one of those things that I could watch it because it was just like this doll had personality, was talking, versus the Annabelle doll was this silent doll that just looked at you and fucking killed you. Shit like that. Stuff like that.
Sounds
you know
lethal.
What I mean?
Well, and then
That's
it's
also
like
why there's a delay. So when somebody cusses, you can bleep them out in the delay.
then like the one I don't like is the strangers. Like I don't like anything
That
that's
one is an
realistic.
actual true story too.
See, and that's why I like that, because it's something that could actually happen.
And
I
that's
mean,
why
I guess
don't
any of
like
this stuff
it.
could actually
I
happen.
don't
I know, it was creepy. I agree, it was creepy.
Have you seen the
Like,
second
second one was
Strangers?
just, them trying to make, they made a second one. That one, I believe, was not even a true story. It was just like, it's kind of like they just made it to go, hey, we know that we made a bunch of money off this, so let's try this. To what I know. I think, I mean, they probably, I think it was, like, I don't know, it's crazy.
I'm still done. Like, I like the fake ones more like the Chucky, but then.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Chucky is just fake, and he has a personality. He was a person who possessed this soul, but he has a personality. He's like an actual creature, and like he has a personality. And
you mean he's like a human, not a creature, because of his personality, not just an inanimate object.
Versus this creepy thing that's just staring there in the corner. Like I hate a show. Like the one thing that like makes me I hate like Stranger Things is none of them talk. None of those things talk. They're just like looking at you. And those freaking it looks like they're oh my god, they're burlap sacks that they're wearing over their heads. If I remember correctly in that. So like they just got a burlap sack with eye holes looking at you. That's creepy.
Oh, there is one doll one that I like. I don't remember what it's called. I'd have to look for it. But
a doll one that you like?
But
Trolls?
I like the Saw movies. No, I don't trolls. I like the Saw movies.
The Saw movies
still
are
best.
great. Yeah, those are really good.
The Saw movies are pretty good. I mean, I only recently learned that all of that is actually made up.
All of that was made up?
Yeah. Like, it's based off of, like, some criminal that actually did roast people's skin and cooked them in chili and won a chili cook-off back in the 50s or something, but it wasn't in Texas. It was from, I forget, I think he's from, like, Wisconsin or something like that.
It won't.
But the way they
the only reason I like the Saw movies is because usually bad things are happening to bad people.
Yeah.
And so I don't feel so bad about bad people. Bad things happening to bad people.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I understand.
Like the one where the
understand what you're getting at.
pedophile or rapist is ripped limb from limb. Like I'm okay with that.
Okay, how do you feel about Hills Have Lives?
I don't care for that.
Did you ever see it?
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen it. I wanted to try to watch it the other day, and Sarah wouldn't let us.
It's actually the first one. I felt like the first one was actually a really good, actually a pretty decently good movie. It was a horror movie, and it had depth enough in it that you could watch it and go. That you can actually watch it. It's one, but I feel like most of the rest of them are very, all their other Hills Have Lives. I feel like the rest of them were very
Do you like Silence of the Lambs?
I honestly, the last time I seen that, I was very young.
It's such a good movie. I like it, but every time I try to like, there's like a prequel and a sequel, and every time I try to watch either, like anytime I've ever tried, like I can't even make it through like 10, 15 minutes of it. Like I just can't even give it a chance.
There's certain movies where I like the movie enough that I watched it and I enjoyed it and would recommend people who have never seen it to rewatch or to watch it.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of movies that I can't necessarily name, but I know how you feel, where they're just movies that are good, but you just can't watch the rest of them. Like it's a movie you're like, I like that movie, but I really don't want to watch it again. Or I like that movie, but I don't want to watch the sequels or the prequels because you feel like they're going to ruin your look on it.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel. Like some of those prequels, like The Hills Have Eyes. If you watched any of those before you watched the very first one, you're not going to want to watch the first one because you're going to be like, oh, this is just all stupid. Like, I mean, and then again, some people did like it.
Yeah.
So, I think one of the best, and this is kind of off on the horror content, I think the best movie I've ever seen that's clearly just a cash cow that they just keep overselling is Sharknado.
It's so stupid.
It's so stupid, but it's a good stupid though. it's a good stupid. I'm serious. That's the way I feel about it. Cause it's one of those shows where me and Julie, oh my god, we spent it was like 2 days and we watched everything. It came out the middle now, but we watched all 4 of them in a day or in like 2 days.
It's too much.
Oh wow.
And here's the thing. She chose them. I chose the first one. And then I was like, well, I guess we can go to bed. She's like, well, there's a second one. You want to watch that one too? And I'm like, really? You like these?
The worst part about doing that, a lot of times, like on Netflix or something like that, or Amazon Prime, is like the first, like you start watching them, and then you watch like the first 2, and then like the third one you got to pay for or something like that. And
yeah, especially Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime is so bad about that. And also you guys sound like a little bit of a robot, so I think you're losing the service.
We sound like a robot.
Okay.
I
just
like
attached my phone to the Wi-Fi is probably the problem.
No, it was like y'all went from like talking normal to sounding like not right in a fan, but like a little bit like if the fan's just a little bit of a distance from you, but you can still talk in it and it projects your voice.
Look at your messenger. Don't say anything, but look at your messenger.
Did you ever watch The Hangovers after we were talking about it the other day?
No, I have yet to.
Well, if you come up, we have all 3 of them.
Yeah, we bought like a trilogy pack on some app on our Roku a couple of years ago, and if we're like, for me, if I'm really wanting to go to sleep and not pay attention to something, then that's what I put on.
You still there?
Yeah. I was making sure everybody's like you, and then.
Oh, I can't see it because I unhooked from my Wi-Fi.
But everything's fine from my perspective. Which reminds me, what is y'all's video? What are y'all using to see this video? Or make this video?
Say it again.
Are you using a laptop, desktop, webcam? How?
Desktop with a webcam. The Streamlabs OBS. That's what we're using.
Yeah. Again, we had no idea we had to use something.
Well, I mean, the webcam itself. I mean, is it the webcam built into the laptop, or is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the one built in.
Okay.
It's that Dell computer that we got that was touchscreen. We just finally set it up.
Yeah, this is our first time to ever use it.
And it has a...
it
hides itself.
shut it off and stuff like that.
Well, you can
Mine's got
literally
a
like
setting.
push it down inside of the computer, and then you can pop it up.
Yeah, well, for mine, like mine has I go through the settings of the shut off people.
Yeah. Well, I just like not being able to see the camera at all. Like it's not even there.
I like
Yeah,
having.
that's pretty built in. Like I forget that I have a webcam on this laptop. This laptop's primary function has nothing to do with a webcam. This is a gaming computer, so its primary focus is to having a very good processor to do exactly that.
We have.
Well, processor, graphics card.
We have like we have a lot of computers. I mean, we really do. We have 2 desktop computers, and both of them are desktops that it's all in one, which I don't even like. Like I would prefer a tower. That way, when it goes out, I don't have to, or like that way, in case something goes wrong with the monitor, it doesn't ruin the whole computer, And
Yeah.
and so that's how both of our desktops are. They're both all in ones, and one of them's touchscreen, which is this one, and then we have
My
2 or 3 laptops.
We have that old black laptop that's Windows 98 that we had Windows 98 installed on for the GraphTech cutter. And then we have my laptop and then a purple laptop.
And so that, yeah. And like we've never even opened. Oh, and then we have that other HP
The
laptop.
black one?
Yeah.
Another black
So we have 4 laptops. That's insane. We got too many laptops.
Yeah. We would have had 5, but remember I let somebody borrow my other laptop and it never came back.
Oh,
It moved.
Yeah, that's true.
They moved
Fair
away
enough,
with
yeah.
it.
What kind of laptop was that?
Another Toshiba.
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 I think.
That's what I've had the best luck with. Like, the Toshibas have always lasted me. Like, I've never had any major problems with them, no matter how stupid I've got with them, because I don't know anything. And so, I don't know. They've always done well for school-wise and stuff like that.
Remember your one Toshiba that I forgot what it was, but something was about like you had it was a driver that wasn't correctly an updated your driver that messed up. Like I had to go through all the damn back doors that I know how to get to. There's plenty of stuff I don't know how to get to. I had to go through the back doors I know how to get through to fix that damn thing. And once I fixed it, all you really realize, the funny part is drivers, once you get to them, a lot of times, since your computer always wants to have them on there.
Are you talking about to get that GraphTech cutter on that driver?
No, I'm talking about when we were school. You know, Toshiba that you had.
Yeah, that's the only other laptop I've ever had. So it would have been that one. Because I had that for like 11 years, 12 years.
I don't know. All I know is when you got it. Like we know when you got it, but when you're having some kind of, I can't remember what issue it was. It was a driver. I remember that. I remember deleting the driver and then it was working fine. You were like getting really mad and you were trying to figure out how you were going to build a hole to get a different one.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't, and we each start computers for school, didn't have the school there.
Maybe it was this new one because this new one's the one that I've had for college.
Like I said, this would have been when we went, like when we first started in 2000.
Oh no, it would have been the old one.
Oh yeah, it was a Toshiba. I remember it was a Toshiba, but it was just I just remember it.
Well, that's the only ones I physically buy as a Toshiba.
Well, I was gonna say, if you guys or if you're looking for like newer, feel like what you might do is something on older computers can do a little like I can check and see if there's anything personal on there that you don't want anyone to have access to ever, and maybe find somebody like a computer repair person that is willing to take those computers and update them and like they'll pay you some money for them.
Yeah.
And make some money off of them. If you got a couple of over some computers, because sometimes what they'll do is they'll take this and like maybe this as they'll clear everything out of it, and there'll be an empty shell. So, I mean, I usually go so far as to be if you really want to use it, I would hard drive, use the hard drives from all
Right here, babe.
but
Yeah, we need to do something with the other laptops because they're just sitting there going to waste, and we need to get other equipment like video.
I mean, they're
Stuff
just setting and
so-
going obsolete because we're not, we're just not using them, I guess. Like this one, we've had this for almost a year, and we just opened it. This one that we're on right now.
Yeah, we just pulled it out of the box.
Yeah.
Like, it's,
Our generator can I
but that's what I would do is just I would take the hard drive out. I mean, you can literally watch a like 20-minute tutorial on how to take any laptop brand you have, just take it off, pull the hard drive out, and then I would honestly sell it to like the repair people. Or if you don't want to sell it, donate it to like a repair company. Because there's, oh my god, I can't remember. I think there's one in Tulsa, there's a Dropbox thing where you go and you can drop off electronics. And it always says to remove your hard drive.
I'm done.
But you take your hard drive out, you take it, drop it off, if you just don't need it. And then they fix it and give it to people who need, like, school children that don't have access to any money or anything and stuff like that. It's a charitable type thing.
Yeah.
And I think there's a Dropbox in Tulsa. I think. I say like a Dropbox, but it's like this little like computer repair store or something, and you take it in and you tell them this is what you want to do with it, and they say, okay. And then they send them. A lot of times they'll fix them, and then like somebody in Tulsa may get your computer that's been regutted and put some new stuff into it and made it to where it's a better computer. But and most like a lot of times they'll also look at their people. The one person that my mom's friend's husband he'd buy laptops for like $50 to $100 because laptops especially are really hard to work on. Because like a desktop, I myself with limited tools could take apart a desktop and like upgrade most of your basic components by myself for the most part. Maybe a YouTube video and I'm good. But when it comes to laptops, especially laptops, it's really hard to do anything because a lot of things are soldered together to the point where you can't remove anything. That's about the only thing you usually can remove is the program. Everything else is just stuck in these computers. You can't do nothing with them unless you know exactly how to take care of it.
yeah.
And that's just, I only say that because I used to, like if you're looking for, and I was like the other day, like for me, like I'm actually paying off this computer through Amazon, and they do a 6-month thing with cash deal.
On what? What are you paying on what?
My laptop.
Oh,
I
okay.
bought it through Amazon, and it's not like a credit check thing. It's literally just here's this, here's your code, and you pay your taxes at the first month, and then whatever the first month needs to be in order for you to pay it off in 6 months. Except the purchase that's how I got this computer. And it was through the Amazon Prime Day, so the computer was a lot cheaper than it usually would have been.
Oh, okay.
It was about a $1,500 computer that at the end of it I'll pay about $900 for it. Because the graphics card in this thing alone is probably about $800. So basically I paid $800 for a graphics card and $100 for the rest of the laptop.
Oh, wow.
The graphics cards are essentially they're how a video game, how you can process video games really well. Like if you've ever played a game on your phone and it was really, are you ever played those games like that? Oh my god, I think there's like that Clash of Clans and stuff. And if you've ever played one of those and been on there and you're in one of those things or doing something like that, and there's so much stuff going on, your computer, your phone slows down for a minute there, like it starts lagging.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you ever experienced that or not necessarily, but
I know what you're talking about.
okay. Well, like a better graphics card won't do that. And it takes a lot more. Like if that, like most likely, I'm assuming your computer probably doesn't have a graphics card. It has what they call an integrated graphics card, which means your processor, your CPU, which is the brain, is also processing the video for you. You have a graphics card, essentially, it takes away the load. It'd be like, you know what? I guess the best way to put it would be like your CPU is your brain, and a GPU is like each of your eyes having their own brain too, just to look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of your brain, instead of your brain, your eyes see something, then it sends it up to your head and tells you what you see. But if you had a graphics card, you would get faster responses because your brain, your eye brain, would send the brain to your brain, and it just says, this is what you saw, versus it makes the process better, meaning the things can be processed better.
Yeah.
Which is something that if this stuff takes off, that is something you will need to look into.
Okay.
A better processor. Or a better processor. And you'll want a multiple thread, probably a 6 to 8 core processor, which basically cores are just, I don't even know, I guess I know somebody like her, they would be like, you're stupid, but essentially, more cores is, more people, each core is like an extra hand that is helping.
Oh, okay.
So, if you have 6 people doing, but if you have 6 people doing something, it's a lot easier than if 4 people are doing it. And these 6 people are always working together. They're the perfect team, always.
Yeah.
I should say that too, because, you see people, and sometimes, it's not always merrier. But in this case, the more you get, for the most part, because you can have so much that people are spinning around. It's not that they're in the way, it's just they're spinning around and they're never doing anything. They never even do it. Like, if they dropped off the face of the earth, nobody's missing them because they don't ever do it. They don't have so many cores. You don't, and that cost. Each of those cores, well, every 2 cores, usually they come in 2. Usually have a dual core, 5 core, I don't know, 6 core, 8 core, 10 core. I think it actually goes 8 core, 16 core, 18 core. But when it comes to video editing, the graphics card is not as actually used as much. It is used to process the video, sort of, but you need your cores also as well to. You need to dedicate those cores have to be being used because the brain is actually creating a picture. It's kind of like no matter what, like if you're drawing a picture, if your brain isn't telling your hand what to do, it doesn't matter what your eyes see. It's like, like in art class, and you'd have a picture up there, you're supposed to try to redraw the picture.
Yeah.
If your brain it doesn't matter what you're seeing. I mean, you're seeing a perfect picture. But if your brain is not relaying to your hand that perfect picture, then it's useless.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to make sure I explain that in a way that I know you're not super computer savvy. And I don't mean I just understand enough of it to know what I'm doing. I'm not an expert in it. You're not an expert home buyer, but you know what the hell you're doing when it comes to buying a home so that you don't get screwed over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But there's obviously people out there in the world that are better because of that. I just want to make sure I explain that one. I try not to sound like I don't know anything. I just don't know. To keep myself engaged.
Yeah. Gosh, you're crackling up. For some reason, it's weird.
I don't know. For me,
probably has something to do with you and our computer.
It might be a little bit of everything. I mean, that's the problem. Like, that's what I was saying about the delay. That's what I said. I just guessed and said about a 30-second delay. I mean, I don't know exactly how many seconds. I'm not timing it. You have to time it, and you have to get the one more group. It's kind of like, well, I mean, you've watched several baseball games on the top. And like all of a sudden you get that area.
Yeah.
It's not coming through correctly. I mean, that's right. It doesn't matter. I mean, you're seeing it almost. You're seeing it live. But baseball especially, you're seeing. I think the FCC requires a 30-second delay minimum. Like I think the minimum 30-second delay. Which,
really?
This is regulated a little bit by the FCC, but you can lower your delay because it's not. You can get in trouble for what you post on here. But, like, if somebody messes up, okay, like that announcer that said some things he shouldn't have said, and they let it on air, they didn't stop it, and then the studio got money, they lost money, and the FCC got in trouble for letting it be aired and things like that.
Yeah.
Versus if you were to stand up and whip yourself out, it would be you who would get in trouble. YouTube wouldn't get in trouble. YouTube might get yelled at, but YouTube wouldn't get in trouble. You can't sue YouTube. The only person that could be sued is you because you are responsible for your actions.
Yeah.
So, and that's the FCC. But the FCC, I think, if I've ever corrected, the FCC requires at least 30-second delay and things like that because of typical things.
I think we can thank Janet Jackson for that.
Yes, that is actually, it used to be.
Have you found a job yet where you're moving?
What?
Have you found a job where you're moving yet?
I found a couple of places I was looking at. I applied to Arvest Bank.
Lowe's?
Arvest Bank.
Oh, Arvest.
Yeah, I applied. Probably not going to get it because, they would prefer somebody who already has banking experience. But will hire, they did say they will hire, they are willing to hire if no other candidates are available. They will hire somebody.
Did you have an interview?
No. It's literally how it's described on the website when I read it.
Oh, okay.
Job posting went away, and then when I was reading on it, the email they sent me is, don't worry, just because it's not looking away doesn't mean that we haven't lost consideration. Just please.
Sawmill Inn in Hennessy, Oklahoma is hiring housekeepers.
I don't need I don't need a job in Hennessy because then that would just things.
Are you watching the stream?
Yeah, I do have it on. I have my computer on it.
Did you see me shake my head? I shook my head and I said no, and I said, let's see if he notices. But I felt like I had waited long enough, and I didn't think you noticed.
I was literally checking emails and things. They grabbed me a drink, so I have the stream on. I was looking at the stream, so I can't really, right this minute, I gotta do other things. Walking around my house for a minute,
You know you like to clean those toilets.
Well, thank you for being our 300th subscriber. We actually got a lot today. Like, about an hour before, probably about 10 o'clock, we went from like 275 to 300. And, well, now we're 302.
Figure out how to do it correctly.
I can't hear you. Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I hear you a little bit better now.
What I sure your phone's got all the stuff you need to do. Right?
Make sure our phone's what?
I'm trying. I'm not doing anything else. Look at my nose. What I was saying was, make sure that okay, set your phone up. Make sure your phone can actually do live streams correctly, and then use your phone and live stream random stuff that we do at random times. Maybe even like a 30-second, or 30-minute, not 30-minute little stream that just has a little bit of content in it. Hey, look what we're doing. We're doing this, so we're putting some trimming up. And just things like that. And give you content. And you're still that, it's not the greatest video quality, but you don't get the greatest video quality right now. The point is to build a base of people that brings in or creates enough effort. You get a 1,000 or 2,000 people. And that could you're gonna be like, oh hey, 1,000 people, and that means you might get 1,000 people will probably translate to 10 to 20 people that are actually watching you at any given time.
Yeah. But and that's what it takes.
And that's what I was trying. I was trying to give you a roadmap of things, and to create you something that will help you guys. Like I said, I'm sitting here talking to you guys if they're watching this, because and also probably one of the things that will help you guys and keep you guys from being stiff, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
You can tell you guys are kind of stiff, you're kind of just waiting. When you get more people, and people are communicating, and you have multiple people's messages coming across there, man, it's a lot easier for you to interact.
Yeah, definitely.
And when it's just me, the only way to interact for me, I can't message fast to save my life. Which is one of those things where I'm I'm just trying to say it the quickest words I can. There's another reason why I can say it most, grammatically correct.
Yeah.
When I that thing, it's just so much easier to say just a couple words that you can interpret, but when you share trouble with the 5 minutes thing, a 5-second thing, okay. I'm gonna state it in a way that makes it work correctly.
Made you a moderator, just so you know.
What? Oh.
Made you a moderator. So.
I just saw my little friends thing.
You should type in a comment. Make sure you're blue.
I ran away to cook dinner, by the way.
Sarah went to cook dinner. That's right. That's right. 3 a.m. and she's cooking dinner.
It's actually
This kind of stuff you don't see that right there. It's a perfect thing to record on your phone. Hey, look what we're doing. Hey, we're cooking dinner at 3 o'clock in the morning, because this is when we're up, and this is our supper, this is our lunch, this is our, because, as the saying goes, we're atypical.
Yeah. And she's yelling, it is actually lunch. This is all we've had. What have we had? Oh, yeah. All I've had all day is cheese fries. She's ate something more gluten-free.
Breakfast or supper. Don't count it the meal, the first meal, second meal, third meal. Count it for I've been out for 4 hours, so this is probably more than lunch. I've been out for 8 hours, this is more of a supper.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. That's what I would count it as. Where I've been out, I got 10 hours. But that's what I would count it, just to give it a proper representation. Like that. that I put together because I know you guys don't necessarily breakfast very often. Which, to be fair, hell, I mean, I do breakfast too. Which is why I think it's really nice that you know, all those years of people saying you don't have a good breakfast. It's never. It's not good. It's not good to have. And then like you know, scientists found out that having a good breakfast or having a good lunch, just have at least one good meal a day.
What'd she say?
Helps.
She wants to see the dolphins in the water.
You want to see the dolphins in the water? Where you want to see those at? In the ocean?
Yeah, apparently you can go to San Antonio and swim with dolphins.
SeaWorld. Is that where you're talking about? SeaWorld?
Yeah, the SeaWorld is San Antonio.
You gonna swim with dolphins? You just want to see them in the
I didn't even
water?
realize there was a SeaWorld in San Antonio.
Yeah, but they were never a location. If I remember right, I don't think they were ever a location that had the killer whales. I think you'd have to go to like San Diego or Orlando or something like that.
Yeah, that was the one thing I wanted to see because I have a really good. It's like I've seen dolphins. Oklahoma City Zoo had dolphins. I've seen sea lions. I've seen let's see, there's sea lions and seals. And then
Where'd you see eels at? Like in
My fish tank?
what? Say that again, Woolsey.
seals, because there's sea lions and there's seals. They look similar.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Typically, most of the time, the ones that are doing the tricks are mostly sea lions.
Yeah.
A seal and a sea lion, the biggest difference between them is like a sea lion will actually like get up on their back flippers and walk. Like they're not stand up, but they'll walk on like a little horse.
Yeah,
type of
yeah.
thing, while a seal only uses its front flippers and kind of rolls around.
Okay.
Because it doesn't really have its dorsal fin as dorsal fin. Its rear fin. Its flippers are not as it doesn't have as much bone structure and like curvature or control. Like it's perfectly fine with swimming in the water,
Yeah.
but it's not the greatest if they're trying to walk. That's why you'll see scooting. If they're scooting or waddling, if they're waddling, it's usually a sea lion, and if they're scooting, it's a seal. Yeah. But I see seals and dolphins. I've never seen a seal. I've never got to see a seal in person. So
Which one is down around like I guess Northern California? What like are they both native to American waters?
what?
The orcas?
Oh, seals seals and sea lions are native. Period. To water, to certain waters. There's certain areas. They favor areas, but they're naval. They're water.
Yeah, because they don't like they're not like southern waters. Like they're not like in the Gulf of Mexico. I don't think. Neither of them.
I think there is, but I think it's very, very limited.
Yeah, I think they're in cooler water.
They prefer, especially seals prefer, colder climates. It's not that there can't be. I mean, it's just that they prefer colder climates to the way their body structure is.
Yeah.
Just the way their body is. I mean, they're schlub. They're a lot of fat. They're a very, very, very good source of fat.
Yeah.
And so they, I don't know if it's a good source of fat for me. I mean, now for like, sharks and stuff, it's a very good source of fat and protein. But, so when you're filled with a lot of flubber, usually you do better in colder climates.
Yeah.
So it's not that they can't be other places. It's just they're usually in. But then again, if I remember correctly, the Pacific Ocean's a lot more, is a lot colder anyways.
Yeah,
right?
way colder.
So even during the middle of the summertime, I'm sure they're up and down on that coast. But, western coast of the U.S. But that's what I would say is the best way to. Anyway, I would like to. I would like to know that I watch.
Are they still doing? Is SeaWorld the SeaWorld? Do any of the SeaWorlds even have killer whales anymore?
I honestly do not answer that question because I don't. I've never really looked up SeaWorld. One person I did show me the other day was looking up stuff, and she's like, I'm pretty sure there is one in San Diego or in San Antonio. And I was like, there is? I was like, I thought there was only one or two, and I thought they were only in California.
Okay, on Thursday, March 17th, SeaWorld CEO announced that the current crop of trained killer whales or orcas living in captivity will be the theme park's last. They will end first in 2017. The shows will end, and followed by San Antonio and then Orlando in 2019. So they're phasing it out.
Yeah. I know there's been a lot of deal on the fact that there's, well, a lot of it is that they've been getting to the point where a lot of them get more violent, along with them wanting to get rid of you know,
Yeah.
People going and saying out, inhumane. Which the fact is that's a big ass. Actually, honestly, most of those creatures, are giant creatures, and we got them in a box essentially.
Yeah.
And it's not like I don't necessarily say it's a great thing, but for the most part, oh god damn it. Ow.
What happened?
Oh my lord. I don't know. I just stepped on something that was very sharp and it hurt a lot. And it's metal. And I don't know where it came from. That hurt. It hurt a lot. That's why I pretty much stopped speaking in any normal terms. Oh lord.
Have you ever heard of Streamlabs?
Heard of what?
Streamlabs?
Stream Lab?
Yeah.
Is that something that's streaming up the city?
Yeah, that's the way we figured out to live stream.
Okay. Well, to be truthfully honest, no. But also, I don't, when YouTubers are talking about how they do stuff, when it comes to some of this stuff,
Yeah.
I'm never paying attention. Because a lot of them, their setup, their setup probably costs more
You can see.
than, the bills that you paid in the last 3 months.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't even know how much your bills are paid, but I know that they're like, like $100,000.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those people have those $100,000 setups.
Oh, yeah. Now, will you go back in there, please? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know I don't really know the logistics of having children in the streams. Like, I don't know if it would if eventually it would keep us from being monetized or something like that. And so, for now, I'm just kind of hesitant about having her. Because I heard someone told me the other day that they had put in for their monetization and they they got denied at the beginning before, and they had to delete all the videos with their kids in it or something, and then after that they were able to get monetized.
Well, I want to say it's something to do with it depends on how you portray your channel, I think.
Yeah.
like if you portray yourself as a family channel that's family oriented and clearly all family related, you're a vlog channel, that a family vlog channel type of thing, then I think they would probably be okay with it. I wouldn't see why there should be an issue. If that's what it is. I mean, literally, it's meant to be your family vlog channel. But I think you're trying yourself more towards the audience of, enterprisers, stuff of that nature.
Yeah.
Or what you guys are as yourselves. For the most part, you're a lot more around with your enterprisers. So if you try to portray yourself as enterprisers, they might, at least in the beginning, frown upon having children in it. While people may not frown upon it, they very well may frown upon having children themselves. So I can see that playing a factor in how you want to run your channel.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you're watching a channel on, a channel on how to repair, do some DIY repairs to your motel.
Yeah.
Proper, engineered incorrectly, just proper ones. And every video, or a bunch of the videos, the kids are always interrupting and coming in there, and you didn't have kids, and you're kind of like, come on now, get along with the video, and then like they get distracted for like 10 minutes, and they're in the video talking to the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't that kind of wouldn't that irritate you just like, if your purpose of watching that video has nothing to do with seeing them in their day lives, but you're watching it and I want to see how they did this.
Yeah.
So I can see that playing a factor. That to me would make sense. Now, of course, I'm literally stating this in a way of, this is what I think, because I don't know if that has any, I don't know. And how they do the analytics on those stuff, and how they decide those things get affected. But like if you're watching a family vlog channel, clearly they're vlogging their family, they just, whatever they're doing, they're just showing everything. They don't really have, the channel is a family-oriented vlogging channel.
Yeah.
Seeing children in it, you should expect, me and my family's day at the lake, clearly you should expect to see children, or
that's true.
But here's my how-to video of how to, the cheapest way to fix a copper piping in a motel room, in a pinch. I was trying to think of like, this only this recently happened, but we don't have to do the movie. But how to do that, and then you just vlog that, then kids are running in and out, and constantly getting in the video, and you're like, and the person's getting distracted, I don't know, I'm trying to use examples that, to me, would reflect why they would be okay, whether they would or wouldn't be okay with children and or other people involved in it.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion.
We're from Kansas.
What?
Oh, we had got comments in the chat. Someone other than you. We are good. Is it Gian?
Jean.
Is that an A? No.
Well, thank you.
What part of Kentucky are you from? She has some
Ken.
aunts and uncles. Yeah, Ken. She has Ken in Kentucky. Fayette County. All right.
I'm not familiar.
Hopkinsville. Hopkinsville is where her family is from, and it's like I think it's like the north east or northwest, like kind of northwest portion of the state.
You're watching the weirdest video. Lexington. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Take your wig off.
Yeah, we are. We were just sitting here. Basically, it's our first time to go live, and we was basically just on here just to kind of see how it was. It ended up being way more difficult than we thought getting going, and so you know we thought there's a live button up in the corner, and we just thought all you do is click on it and it's good to go, and it wasn't like that at all. So
It was a pain, absolute pain. We were thinking it was going to be a lot easier.
good to meet you. I make myself ready to work. How is this our first time? Oh,
how's your first time?
Yeah, it's not bad. We've been on for almost 2 hours now, and basically we've just kind of been chatting with a friend on the phone. But yeah, it's been all right. Yeah, we'll get some momentum with it now that we started. We've been putting off starting for a while. We kind of mentioned it earlier in the stream. Sarah, she had just she just started having
When we first started our YouTube videos, after a couple of I ended up having like a rash come up all over my body, and we thought it was just an allergic reaction to something, and come to find out I had psoriasis, gut-tape psoriasis, and it's literally like from head to toe. And so we have literally, like, I've not been wanting to do any videos whatsoever because of it, just being self-conscious about it.
Her skin used to be just crystal clear, and now it's there's just there's just little dots all over. But anyway, it's getting better. It's starting to thin out a little bit. The summer sun helped it a lot. It kind of made them fade away a little bit. What do you guys do on your channel?
Mr. Gregory.
Mr. Gregory, yeah. I just is it Gian?
I think it's Gene.
It's not neither. But yeah, so we've kind of been slow starting. We were going hard there for a couple months and doing a lot of videos and really just kind of getting back into starting it.
John.
Oh, okay, so John. Okay. Well, we were both wrong. I like the spelling. I'm sure it's really annoying. I'm sure it's been pronounced incorrectly your whole life. I'm sure that's really, I'm sure that's difficult, but it's neat.
You still there, Woolsey?
Yeah. You got a few videos. You got 1,000 subscribers.
No.
We need to get better internet. That way we can be streaming on another computer, looking at people's profiles as they come up.
Oh, okay. So you got it. Went the unique route. I see. What's your channel about? We'll have to go check it out. Yeah, we are actually just about to wrap up the stream. We was trying. Well, actually, we didn't even start off with a goal, and then we got to like the first time we really paid attention to the time. It was like an hour and 25 in, and we were like, okay, do we want to go an hour and a half, or maybe try to push it to 2 hours? And so we went ahead and was like, well, we'll go for 2 hours, and so we just crossed the 2 hour mark, which is, I guess, good for a first time. I guess it kind of was drug out a little bit since wasn't too much action on it, but I mean we didn't really expect much since we have such a small channel so far. You help YouTubers grow. Okay, awesome, awesome. So that's cool. Well, yeah, we'll have to definitely check out your channel so we can learn some tips and tricks on getting this thing going for sure. But other than that, I think we are going to go ahead and wrap it up. Sarah just got finished making dinner, and so I think we're going to go ahead and get off here and end the stream and eat and try to catch you next time. And I'm going to come over and check out that channel there, John, and I appreciate you coming by. See you guys.